Let's talk about the perfectionist, another dangerous archetype, particularly at the tribal level. The perfectionist can lead to illnesses, and why people bring forth the perfectionist is because that's a strategy your inner child works out about how it needs to stay safe in the world. The little child says, I know, I'll just be perfect at everything that I do, and then I'll never cop criticism, or I'll never be rejected or abandoned. I'll just be perfect. But it's impossible, because what the perfectionist at the tribal level doesn't get, this planet is perfectly imperfect. There is no such thing as perfection on this earth plane. It's impossible whilst we're living in a third dimensional reality. It's perfectly imperfect. And you've come here to learn how to move in amongst and work with that energy. So at the tribal level, the perfectionist can lead to so many illnesses, particularly headaches, migraines. Their stress levels go through the roof. They can have adrenal fatigue. Their kidneys are constantly being challenged. All sorts of illnesses, bladder, all sorts of different stuff can happen because of the perfectionist archetype. At the symbolic level, you see the cosmic joke and you give up the need to be perfect. You see it for what it is, an illusion. It's created by the myth archetype, by movies, by all the other programs that we're fed in our childhood. If I'm perfect, I'll have the happy marriage and I'll have 2.4 kids and etc., etc. It's an illusion. And at the symbolic level, you give up the need to be perfect. You realise it just causes massive stress on the body, comes out from all sorts of things, from skin conditions, all sorts of different illnesses that happen because it. And you realise it's a program that your child took on board thinking it would be safe. So you go within and you do the work that's necessary and you let it go. And you, instead of doing mind, which perfectionists often do, mind all the time, they start to learn how to access their creativity and flow with the given gifts that they came in with to express who they are as a creative being, because that's the antidote, one of the antidotes to the perfectionist. So it's very dangerous at the tribal level, and hopefully you can shift it. It doesn't happen overnight. It usually takes some work to manage to shift the perfectionist archetype into the symbolic level. There's no peace with the archetype of the perfectionist at the tribal level. Best to have it at the symbolic level.